Alright, we're back with another setup tutorial. We're going to do the Ubuntu test box, and we are going to set up a static IP address. Alright, let's make this a little bigger so we can see the whole screen. So we've logged in, and we are going to set up an IP address of that static IP address. So for this, we're going to do a sudo, or an elevated command. I'm going to use vim or vi, which is the text editor of my choice. I'm going to do the etc folder inside of network. You can hit tab and it should autocomplete all of these things for you. And then we're going to load up the file interfaces. And we'll load this up, and we're going to enter our sudo password. And here we are. Alright. So for this, you can use page up and down on your keyboard. You can also use the arrows up and down. So we're going to edit the eth0 interface. So to enter edit mode, we're going to hit I, which is insert, and we are going to change some of these things so that we can get a static IP address set up on this server. So to start out, we're going to change this from DHCP to a static interface. Okay. And now we're going to define the address that we would like. So I'm going to set this up 192.168.2 is my network, and I'm going to assign this to 70. So that would be my address for the server. I'm going to set up the net mask. And we will give this a 255.255.255.0, which is a Class C network. And we're going to define the network, which this is on, which is 192.168.2.0. Perfect. And we're going to define the broadcast as 192.168.2.255, and we're going to define the gateway, which is 192.168.2.1. Okay. Now to edit, to get out of insert mode, you hit escape, and we will do a colon. I'm going to write, and we're going to quit. And that should be set up. Perfect. So let's go ahead and we're going to set up the DNS servers now. This is a different file. So we're going to do the sudo. We're going to load up the program vi. We're going to load up etc, and we're going to do resolve.config.conf, not config. Okay. Load this up. You can see the name server is my gateway, which is the same one that I can use. You can also change this to 8.8.8.8, which is a Google name server if you'd like. I think that is the one I would need. So let's go ahead and we will right quit there. And then we will go ahead and do a restart on our network. And to do that command, it's an elevated command inside of etc init.d networking. And we're going to do a restart parameter on that. Okay. So that command is not available, so we're going to go ahead and do a sudo service networking, which is a similar command, and we're going to do a restart on that. This is a different way to run this. As you can see, it stopped, it started, and then we can do an if config, interface config, which it stands for. And you can load up and see that we now have an address of 2.70, and everything else looks perfect. And alright, that's it for today. Well, thank you.